Hi guys, Mike here, back again to show you another short video on FortAdPays. Just coming up with a little bit more information as to how this program works, and some more little goodies in here that I've discovered. Anyway, back in here now, I've just found some other bits and pieces that I'll share with you. I think in the last video I told you that this particular program you only need to surf 4 ads as opposed to 10 or sometimes 20 ads in most other rev shares. So that in itself shows you or indicates that this is a different program to most of the others currently out there. There's been a bit of thought put into this program, and at the end of the day, although you click fewer ads, you actually end up earning a lot more than some of the other revenue programs where you have to pay $50 a share. Because this program, not only do you just click 4 ads a day, each share is $1 each. Now, being $1 each, the other added benefit of this is that each dollar returns 220%. Okay. Now, some of the other rev shares, each share or ad pack, as you want to call it, will run for 50 to 55 days. These shares run for 110 days, and now within that period, 110 days, it's almost twice as much as long as some of the others. So therefore, your profit or your earnings on each share is twice as much. So when you think about it, for $1 each, more people are inclined or able to join this program because the entry level is a lot lower, and so more people can actually partake in the program and take advantage of what it has to offer. Now, I've got some notes up here just to pass on. The exchange, money exchanges, as you know, in the RevShare business these days, PayPal has caused a lot of problems for a lot of programs, and some programs have actually closed because of PayPal and them changing the rules or making up the rules as they go along. Some of the more forward-thinking admins or owners of these programs have actually thought ahead and thought what PayPal could possibly do to them, and so they've got rid of PayPal early on, and now they're reaping the benefits because they are now they are more in control of their own business, and are not being dictated to or having the rules changed on them. Now, this particular program uses where are we? If we go to let's have a look. Compara, that means you want to buy shares. So I'm just trying to show you with a drop down as to which processors are here. So here we are. We have Payzer. They use Payzer, which is familiar to everybody. Payzer's a brilliant processor. The only thing with them is that because of the problems with PayPal, everybody is now pouring into Payzer, and so they are running a little bit slow, trying to catch up with the new customers are actually leaving PayPal and going to them. You also have to supply them with documents, proof of ID. So, just get your phone out, take a photograph of your either driving license or passport or something like that, or utility bill, email it off to them. They'll just wait a few days, it comes back, you're good to go. That's it, basically. These guys also use to pay for you. I've never heard of that. Some of you may have done. And as well as Perfect Money. Perfect Money has been around for a while, and many of you are familiar with Perfect Money. Right, so that is that. Also, I mentioned earlier that you only have to surf 4 ads a day as opposed to 10 or 20 that some of the other processors make you do. Now, as well as surfing just 4 ads a day, some of you may be thinking, whoa, 4 hours a day, that's still too much for me. I haven't got the time, I'm going to go on holiday, I've got work, blah, blah, blah. You can actually pay a fee to avoid having to surf your 4ads. Now, I believe I've got, where are we? There's one here which is surfing holiday. They call it the vacation plan. If you go here, and it tells you how much it is and for how long. Now the top one is pay plan name is 1 day, so you pay $1 and you don't have to surf or view your 4ads for that day. Now if you want to go for the whole year without viewing any ads at all, that'll cost $150. $150 for a year, 365 days. It's not bad really. As you go on, as you continue in this program and you start to earn a lot of money, $150 is not a lot. It's not a lot of money at all. And so pay that. You don't have to go and view your ads. You can just pop in, log in occasionally to see how much money you've earned. That's it. Sounds good to me. Further down you have 7 days, a whole week off. It costs you $5. And another one for 30 days, which is your average month. It will cost you $15. Again, not bad. The money that you pay to have these vacation times or holidays off all goes back into the business and is again shared amongst all the members. That's the revenue share. Okay, so that alone, that's another income for the business. And there's so many other things in this business that makes it sustainable, because everybody's buying ads. You want to buy an ad, you've got an ad campaign, you can buy it on here. All the money from whatever people are paying for their ads goes into the business again. You're selling ads here, it's an advertising platform. And all that money in turn is shared amongst all the members. Other companies like Google, who also sell ad space on their platform. Lots of people, millions of people come in and they buy ad space all over Google and that. Google keeps 100% of that, doesn't share anything. The only difference between that and revenue share programs is that revenue share programs share it amongst the members. That's it, folks. That's why revenue share programs are so popular these days. Everybody's making the money with them. Right, now, what else have I got to show you here before we go? Now, I did have some slides here. Yes. When it comes to affiliates and referrals, now most of the other revenue shares, they have a referral system which runs one level deep. So if you refer somebody into the program, you will get commission from that person, nobody else. You brought that person in. If they buy packs, then you maybe get, say, 10% of whatever it is that pack is worth. FortAdPays, this is another brilliant idea of FortAdPays. They have an affiliate system that runs 10 levels deep. So the first person you bring in, you don't get 10% from what they purchase, you get 8%. But the second person you bring in, or that person brings in somebody underneath them, you get 4% of them. And then that person brings somebody else in underneath them, you get 2% from them, and everybody else down to the 10th level you get 1%. So you're going to be getting, I don't know, 4 to 1% from people you don't even know, because that one person who you brought in will have recruited or referred other people into the business who you won't know. You won't know who they are, but you'll be getting, as I said, either 4, 2 or 1% from those people. It could be into hundreds of people you don't know. Again, these people will come in, they'll buy ads, they'll buy vacation time or whatever. All the money pours into the company. Guys, these ideas that this FortAdPays has come up with makes it more sustainable with every idea, because there's more money coming in at each stage. What else have I got to share with you? Right, ranges. Now, they've called it ranges. I don't know why they've called it ranges, but basically these are different levels, and the higher you progress, or the more money you start to make, you will be basically given a title or a name. Now, immediately as soon as you join in, you'll be known as a pre-baby fapper. Fapper is a terrible name. I don't know why they came. I can understand the FAP, FortAdPays, but fappers, it just doesn't sound right. Anyway, if you come in with $1, you will have a virtual medal, and this is what it looks like. It's just a logo or whatever. If you come in and you have, I think that's $5,000 and commission earnings of 2,500, and you have direct referrals, 5 direct referrals, they will award you with $250 cash. Now, assuming that's going to be put straight into your account, which you can buy, if you want to, 250 shares, or you can just withdraw it, put it in your back pocket, and away you go. And then the more you go again, you've got 20,000 here, and maybe 10,000 in commission earnings, and direct referrals of 20. They will refer you with $500 in cash. So the more successful you are, the more you earn, the more referrals you get in. They will reward you with cash payments. Nobody else does that. And having earned your way to this level, what are you going to do once you get a cash payment? You'd be crazy to just take it out and spend it and splash it out on something. You can if you want to, but you're going to buy more packs. So that money's going straight back in again. Again, it's going to be spread out and shared amongst all the members. It goes up to big fappers, genius fappers, and the number one right at the top here are world fappers. They're the big players or the big earners. So what do they get here? 2% revenue share plus 2 rings. I'm not quite sure what the rings are, but I'm not sure if it's going to be an actual ring or gold ring. I don't know. But anyway, these are the ranges that they use to reward fappers, loyal fappers, successful fappers, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, this is an amazing program. I'm going to be learning a lot more about it. The more I learn, the more I'm going to be sharing with you. I put $100 in to start, to kick it off, to get things going. I'm going to be putting in some more. I'm actually in another rev share, so the money I make from there, I'm going to take a portion and then grow this site here. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. In my next video, I'm going to be delving deeper into FortAdPays and show you. There's loads of things in here, guys. I've got a calculator that I'm going to share with you as well, and show you the potential what you can make with FortAdPays. So please, if you have any further questions, just leave them below in the description. Please subscribe, because I've got loads more videos coming out, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Okay, thanks. Take care.